Alex Pereira, Ankalaev. The two guys are gonna clash very soon, as we all know. I've been thinking about this fight. Who is gonna win this fight? How are they gonna win this fight? It's a very tricky one, I'm not gonna lie. 2 years ago, if you asked me the same question, I would have probably said Ankalaev very easily. I won't even think about it. I would say Ankalaev is gonna win the fight. But today, it's even tougher. I'm not gonna lie. Alex Pereira is on a roll. Alex Pereira is the man. Everybody loves Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira is obviously grinding in that gym. Or gyms for that matter. The guy is fighting 24/7. Apparently the guy trains with everyone. The guy is willing to learn. You can see his videos. He's always training. He's always eat, sleep, drink, everything you want to call it, training. So I'm sure like Alex Pereira is just getting better. His striking was always crisp. The guy knows how to strike. That is his bread and butter. You know what I'm trying to say? He's a complete striker already. Probably one of the best in the UFC. One of the best strikers on the planet. Full stop. You know what I mean? And I'm sure he's grinding his wrestling, his takedown defense, all these things every day in the gym. With Teixeira, you know what I mean? Teixeira is like his coach, his friend, his partner, everything. Glover Teixeira is a legend, as we know. He's a great wrestler. So I'm sure he's pushing him in the gym. It's a very tricky one. It's a very tricky fight, I'm not going to lie. Ankalaev, we both know he has a good wrestling. The guy can strike, but nothing compared to Alex Pereira. Nobody's striking you can really compare to Alex Pereira. It's a big risk standing with Alex Pereira. You can get knocked out in a minute. Anything can happen at any minute if you're standing with Alex Pereira. Just be ready for that. So the game plan for Ankalaev, in my opinion, which has always been the game plan in my head for the guy, is to try and clinch Alex Pereira. Clinch him against the fence. Try and take him down. Wear him down. Don't give him that striking distance. Don't move too close to the guy for him to strike you, basically. Is it that you're out of range completely, or you are close to the guy? That is the way to fight the guy. Take him down. Even if he gets back up, go back and take him down again. But then again, getting tired is real. These guys are big. You can get tired easily. But Ankalaev, that should be his old training camp. Finding a way to take Alex Pereira down and clinch him against the fence and take him down and ground and pound him. Whatever he has to do, just move close to Alex Pereira and ground and pound. That's all he has to do. Easier said than done. As I said, Alex Pereira is obviously getting better, sharpening up his takedown defense, sharpening up his ground game, everything. But a long-time wrestler like Ankalaev, he can do this. Like, if he trains for it, he can do this. It's a very tricky fight. I've watched 1 or 2 interviews of Ankalaev, and he's telling us he's going to stand with Alex Pereira. That is not a good idea. It's definitely not a good idea. I'm sure the coaches know that. They know that themselves. Like, you know, it's a very intriguing fight. I can't wait for this fight. I'm really looking forward to this fight. Could be one of the fights that I'm looking forward to the most in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Who am I going to pick for this fight? Damn, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, my mind is divided into 2. But I have so much confidence in Ankalaev. I really do think Ankalaev is the best in that division. I always thought he was the best in that division. Some things that he does that I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, you know, why can't you just use a wrestling or whatever and just win the fight, you know? His fighting IQ might not be the best, like the John Jones type. You know, those guys fighting IQ are just skyrocket. But I think he can learn the fighting IQ as you go along as well, kind of. Because I think if Ankalaev uses the right game plan for this fight, stay away from danger, stay away from Pereira, stay away from them deadly kicks as well. Pereira has some deadly kicks, let's not lie. And most importantly, stay away from that hook. Stay away from it. If he can do that, then he has a very big chance of winning that fight. So for that reason alone, I think he might be able to do that, and I think he's going to do it, and that should be the game plan. I'm going to have to go for Ankalaev for that fight. And that's my pick for it. See you guys at the next video and take care.